Today on Judge Porter.
How tall is, I'm just curious, how tall, because the building is pretty.
The building, yeah, it's about.
So how tall did you make this mural?
So the building's about 40 stories, and I painted about from like the second floor to about like the 28th.
I'm not gonna even ask how you accomplished that.
Yeah.
but
Sorry, Your Honor.
I'm pretty sure there's some questionable methods that were used to make that event happen. Hello everyone, we're here for case number 9205, the City of Mango Park versus Carlos Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, can you come up please? I'm assuming we do not have a representative for Mango Park. Okay. Mr. Ramirez, sir, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
Mr. Ramirez, I see that the city fined you $2,500. Am I reading this correctly?
You're reading it perfectly fine.
What's going on here?
So I'm an artist, right?
Okay.
And I've been living in this neighborhood for the past 25 years of my life, right? And for the past, 5, 6, there's this building that's been on the corner of the street, and it's been abandoned, right?
Okay.
It's not looking good.
This abandoned building. I'm just curious. What do you know the street corner or the name of the building?
I think it's on 17th and 12th. 17th
and 12th. Okay.
Right by that Nicaraguan restaurant.
Okay. And you said that place has been abandoned for 6 years, you say?
Yeah, for the past 6 years it's been abandoned, and
17th
basically
and 12th. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a city building. I think. No, but please continue.
So, been seeing that building for the past 6 years, and it's been a sight for sore eyes, and it's obviously I've been around the neighborhood a lot, and people always talk about it. So, me being an artist, I've been drawing for the past 15 years of my life. I've learned in school, and from there I just carried on, and I was like, hey, let me just create a mural here.
Okay.
So I went out the way. I went in the middle of the night, basically when there was nobody around, so it wouldn't be busy and I wouldn't disrupt anybody. I brought my own materials, brought my own tools, and I started drawing, and I created this mural, and crazy enough, unexpectedly, it became a local landmark so far. I've seen a lot of people post online on the social media, and they've been posting that landmark. I'm like, wow, that's crazy, and it's become very, very popping out there. And
so how did you end up with this $2,500 fine?
So
what happened with that?
Apparently, I didn't do my research well enough, and I didn't get a permit for this. And apparently I needed a permit to draw on this city building. And I didn't know it was a city building, but it's been abandoned for the past 6 years. So I was like, hey, it's not getting demolished anytime soon. It hasn't been. It's been on the market for past years.
Okay, let me see if I'm understanding this correctly, because I don't have the history in front of me of the building itself, or its current state, or if it's up for sale or anything like that. So you're telling me that this building on 17th and 12th, and I'm pretty sure the city owns that building, if I'm not mistaken. It's been abandoned for the past 6 years, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you took it upon yourself to paint a mural on the side of the building. I'm just curious, what's the mural of?
Oh, it's the city.
You painted, so you made a mural of Mango Park on the side of a building that's owned by Mango Park.
Yeah, basically drew the skyline on it, and it's beautiful. You got to see it.
And so the city fined you
for drawing a city of itself.
$2,500.
I know, Your Honor. It's crazy.
You painted a mural of the city on a city building, and the city fined you for painting a mural of the city, which everyone within that part of the city enjoys. Did I get that correct?
Spot on.
Oh wow. Okay. Is the mural still on the building?
Yes, it is still to this day, and a lot of people have been looking at it, and I've actually, I haven't just done that mural as well, but that's been my biggest one. But from there, I've been trying to create a program too for kids.
Okay, so
So
you've done other murals across
yes,
the
sir.
city on
Yes, sir.
other. Okay, and I'm assuming that did you receive permission to do murals on those properties, or was this just one of these
It was
another midnight run type of
one
thing?
of the midnight runs, and I love to express art. I never had somebody to teach me, so I usually sometimes I'll bring a couple group of kids that I teach, and they love to paint. They're probably gonna be better than me in 10 years more. Like
Did you
it's a
go to
perfect
school for
one.
painting, or are you in school, or this is just
So it's more of just my creativity,
your
and I
creativity?
love art. I never went to school for art because really you can't go to school, get a degree, and go to art and then just boom. It's a very tough path. So for me, I've just kind of learned it. I'm in Mango Park. It's a beautiful city, and there's a lot of opportunities out here, and especially artists. We have a lot of festivals here, so I try to submit my artwork as much as I can.
Have you met with the any members of the Mango Park Cultural Arts Committee?
I haven't. I haven't, Your Honor.
Okay. Because I know that they do like art fairs throughout the year and stuff like that. And I know that it's a showcase that they have for local artists and local talent. And I'm pretty sure this mural here that you're telling me about, they already know it's in existence. There's no doubt in my mind. If you're telling me that people are coming out and they're watching mural, especially if it's on the side of a city building, especially the one, how tall is? I'm just curious, how tall? Because the building is
So the
pretty.
building, yeah, it's
So how
about.
tall did you make this mural?
So the building's about 40 stories, and I painted about like the second floor to about like the 28th.
I'm not gonna even ask how you accomplished that.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, Your Honor.
I'm pretty sure there's some questionable
I did the
methods that were used to
impossible.
make that event happen. But did you do this by yourself? Did you
By
have some
myself.
help?
By myself.
Well, that must
So
have taken
I
a
did
while.
have somebody on the ground just in case to catch
And you
me.
had a lookout.
Yeah, I
I'm
had to
pretty
look
sure
out.
you
I
had
had
a
to look
lookout.
out.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know what the city plans on doing with that building. Okay, I don't know if they plan on selling it. I don't know if they plan on refurbishing it for another use. I don't know if they're going to demolish it. That's something that I have no idea what they're going to do with that. Um, but I have to admit, the passion that you showed to create a mural shows that you have a passion for your artwork and you have a respect for the art itself. Even, and I'm sure that this came out of your pocket, the paints, all the materials that was used to
Yeah, sure.
show. And then the thing that gets me is that you made a mural of our city, and I think that in itself is commendable. Now I haven't seen it. Okay, I haven't seen it. I don't know
You
if
gotta go
I don't
by
even
it.
know if you're good or not. I don't know if it's
Check it
trash. I
out.
don't know.
Trash, dang.
But the thing is, if you're telling me that people are coming out and they're giving you compliments, even the effort to show the city in a bright light, I think that you deserve a lot of credit for that. I can get in contact. I do know the mayor personally. I know the mayor personally, and I'm gonna find out what is the status of that particular building because now you piqued my curiosity. Because if the building is going to be refurbished for another purpose for the city, then maybe I can talk to the mayor and see as, hey, you know what? Can we keep this as maybe it can become, like you say, a landmark for the city itself? So when somebody says, hey, how do I get to such and such? Oh, well, you know what a beautiful landmark is of the city on the side of the building? Just turn right there. Something like that. If it gets sold for private use, it's up to the new owners what they want to do with that.
Yes, Your Honor.
But
And
as
I don't
far
mind
as
that. I understand that as well.
yeah, but as far as your particular talent and skill set, I'm going to make a recommendation to the Cultural Arts Committee and see if they can help you as far as getting your artwork out there. Because I'm pretty sure there might be some other projects at the city are like, hey, you know what? We do need a painting on this particular building, or we do need someone to help volunteer their time with the kids. Because I know they have a lot of volunteer programs for children, young kids. I just had a school teacher here earlier today who taught my daughter, and she can tell you that volunteer programs for kids are always in need.
And that's my goal, Your Honor. I actually want to create a program for kids so that they could actually like I never had somebody to mentor me to create art, but I've always wanted to get younger kids or some people who have been inspired for art and teach them and show them how to paint. And that's always
Well,
been my
then
goal.
I will definitely direct you to the Cultural Arts Center, the Cultural Arts Committee, and see if you guys can come up and work together
Thank you, Your
because
Honor.
at the end of the day, it's about beautification of our city.
Yes, Your Honor.
And people who are willing to do that, it's very hard for me to judge against them. Okay, so what I'm going to do on your behalf is I am going to dismiss the citation, the $2,500 citation. Okay, write that down. I'm going to have that dismissed. I'm going to refer you to the Cultural Arts Center. And like I said, what the building itself, I don't know if your mural is going to last, but
I understand.
that's beyond
If there's any
this
more
courts.
projects in the future, I'll make that one 2 times
But
bigger.
listen to me. Stay committed to, if you're saying that you want to help those kids, stay committed to that, because this town can never have enough role models.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay? And
Yes, sir.
remember the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Your case is dismissed, sir.
Thank you. You have a great day, sir. I really want to say thank you to Judge Porter. I really appreciate you, sir. You understood what art is, and I'm hoping you can see the mural one of these days when you're driving by the city. And I thank you so much for putting me with the art department and being able to create more projects for the city and also create a program for kids that inspire to be artists. And I can't wait to create my own kind of movement and show Mango City what my style is, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for dismissing my case, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.